we good?
Yeah, we're good.
live?
Hello, welcome to episode 78 of the Keep Tappin X podcast.
Hey, what's going on?
It's David and myself.
Yeah,
It's been
a little while.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I'm so eager to talk about Spider-Man.
I know. That's what we're gonna go freaking right into. I mean, well, before then, how are you?
I mean, I'm good. Just got off work. Just
That's
chilling.
right. We were in for a long night.
Yeah. We're bunkering down.
We have our upcoming Spoopy month.
Yes, I'm really hyped.
Yeah.
Really hyped this year.
Spoopy month this year. If you guys don't know what Spoopy month is, it's just our October spooky games.
Yeah, and not necessarily all terrifying.
Yeah,
just spoopy themed.
Yeah, exactly. We got some Cartoon Network old Flash games for you.
Yep.
We've got horror games that make us pee your pants.
Yep.
We got just some good scary themed games.
I'm really excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So keep an eye out for that. And that's gonna be all over the channel. So if you don't follow us on YouTube, go follow that.
Yes, please
Go watch those
follow
videos. They're hype. Anyway, so let's go right into it with the question of the week. Thought by our charitable last minute.
I don't have a question.
David. Here we go. What's the question of the week, David?
What's the one thing you've always wanted to build out of Legos but never did? Whether it be a set,
so yeah, I was gonna say,
or just freeform.
I've always, and still to this day, want a Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
Lego set.
I feel like that's like the mega Lego thing.
Man,
for everyone.
it's so like, I've seen one.
Yeah.
I went over to, it was for a job for my uncle. We were delivering a sofa, and I went to this guy's basement, and there it was, like set up, and it had like a little tag, like that said the names, like the start, like a display tag and
that's
stuff.
awesome.
And I was like,
was it like massive?
It was like the size of my desk here.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
It's pretty long. And it's just as beautiful as it. What about you?
I mean, it's kind of similar. I was never big into Star Wars, especially when I was a kid. But I always wanted just like a giant spaceship.
Yeah.
Like,
it's always a spaceship, right? Because like Lego blocks are like inherently sci-fi.
Exactly.
Looking, right? To me, at least.
So I just wanted like just a giant like I'm pretty much a Star Destroyer. Yeah.
Although they had like the dragon, like Viking or the knight.
I think
sets.
I had some of those sets.
Oh yeah, they were always in Starlight Taylor's basement.
Yep.
Or, like the dragon, you'd like press the button and what are they? The boat, castle, good stuff.
I was always that kid who bought the sets and followed them to a T and built them exactly how they were supposed to be built.
Same here.
But I always had friends that were the exact opposite and would just like smash them and then rebuild everything how they wanted.
I was just like jealous of the kids who could like make really amazing things. My brother could make really amazing things out of Legos, and I was like, I made a robot, and it's like crappy. That was like the first time I realized I have no artistic bone in my body.
Yep.
So that's the question of the week.
Yeah. What's the thing you always wanted to build from Legos?
Yeah.
Say in the comments.
If you were a Mega Bloks kid, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you can still type in the comments what you would build, but
yeah, you can.
I never used Mega Bloks.
Anyway. So let's talk about the big game. It was big a couple weeks ago, but it's still big now.
Spider-Man.
We got Marvel's Spider-Man.
Yes.
Because we both played that, and we both beat it.
I didn't 100% it, though.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I did.
I know.
First game I've ever 100%ed.
Did you get all the secret photos, too?
Not yet. And all that. Because I need like 20 more or something.
You got a costume for that, too.
Do you?
First of all, spoilers.
Yeah.
There will be a lot of spoilers for Spider-Man coming up.
There will be.
And the first spoiler is, yes, you'll get a suit for getting all the secret photos.
What's the suit?
His ESU college. It's just like
his
really? Spider-Man mask with like his t-shirt and jeans from college.
Okay. I'll have to get that because I'm pretty close. The only problem with that is that you have to like go around. You have to go around the city like in the mini map for that. It doesn't come up on the map,
which is kind of lame.
Yeah. But man, all right. General consensus. Rating this game, I think it's a straight banging 0.5.
I think it's straight banging.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I straight banging 0.5. I have tiny gripes.
Yeah.
But it's nothing that influences the actual game.
So let's talk about that first, like the gripes. Like, what are your problems with this game? Before we gush for like 20 minutes on how great it is.
It's a little buggy.
Yes.
I know there's been a patch since.
Yeah, 1.6.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a little buggy. I had a couple enemies get stuck in walls, and I've
seen that a couple times.
And I had to figure out ways to kill them because they were preventing me from progressing.
Yeah.
I flew through a couple buildings.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That didn't happen to me.
Just when I was like flying real fast through the city, I was like through a wall. I was like,
Huh.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Nothing that was too jarring. Another gripe I had was with the ending. I'm not sure if we should spoil the ending. I know we said spoilers, but I just thought the ending cut off a little too fast. Without explaining too much of the story, it was just like scene, like instant black credits. I was like, okay, that's it.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was the conversation between him and MJ.
Yeah.
Was like took long enough to where I was kind of satisfied with it. I thought the post-credit scene was kind of corny.
Yeah, it was a little corny.
Like
it was pretty much like, hey, DLC. That's what.
Yeah, and it was also like, it was so quirky where it was just like, am I weird for doing, like, I don't know, keeping it vague enough. Like, am I weird for doing this? And he's like, no, and he does it too, and I'm like, you should be freaking the fuck out right now, dude. Like, you shouldn't just be like, I always knew it.
Yeah,
like, what?
Yeah, it kind of seemed like he expected it. But yeah, it wasn't bad by any means. I just felt it was a little too short.
I had a game-breaking glitch.
Did you?
That stirred me. Yeah, I said in the chat where it cost me a day's worth of progress. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I completed a base mission, like you clear out fists, men, thugs, and then at the end of every base mission, you get a little. It fades you out, and you get a little cutscene of them hanging in a ball web, like all the thugs, like all bundled up, and you talk to Yuri. Mine would glitch out to where it would put me in an entirely different place, like. On the map, an entirely different place. Yeah, they'd be bundled up, and it would zoom out to Spider-Man stuck in like these poles.
What the hell?
Like these like construction site like pole, like in the models. Yeah, and I couldn't move at all.
What?
I could not, and it was like first person, so I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. And so I was like, "Fuck, what do I do?" So I tried loading like autosave, but it autosaves before then, so it keeps loading me back in the same place. And then I tried, maybe I could fast travel. Yeah. Because if I can fast travel out, then I'll be fine. Yeah. But fast travel doesn't activate while you're in a mission. It is it is disabled.
And it counts as you as in the mission.
Because it didn't load the reward for the mission. Yeah. So man. I got caught in there, and I was like, what there was nothing I could do, and I had to load a previous save file, which was like 2 hours before. Actually, it was even more than that, and I just lost all my progress. Yeah. Despite all that, though, it is, for lack of a better term, amazing and spectacular.
Yeah. And like we said, it has been patched. So if you're playing it now, you probably won't have these bugs.
Yeah. They fixed a bunch. They added some new photo stuff too. Yeah. Which people have been going crazy with. Yeah. Great photo mode.
Oh my god, some of the photos from that game are like
they're breathtaking. Yeah. Or hilarious.
Yes. Pretty great.
So I mean, I think like the what was the big gripping point of this game for you?
Swinging around the city.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, the story was great. It was pretty much what I expected from a Spider-Man game, and which is, some people failed at it. They nailed it. The side quests were a little repetitive if you're trying to do all of them.
Yeah. You mean the freaking university kid one? Where he's like...
find this picture. Is that the one? Yeah, I hated
Stupid.
That. I hated that.
That one's bad.
The Taskmaster challenges were pretty hard. I don't think I golded any of them. Maybe one
really?
of them. Yeah.
I rolled it a couple, but the bomb one I didn't get.
Yeah. I
because like I always got the same amount of points every time.
Yep.
Sometimes I do better time wise and I get it, but I was just like, how do I build up extra points here? Am I supposed to be doing tricks?
I think you can do tricks. I think like you can grab it while you're still in the air and then throw it and then shoot like that before you touch the ground or something. But yeah, those are a little tough. Taskmaster though, I love him as a villain.
He whooped my ass in the final fight. He like, I was like. It was funny because Spider-Man was like, well, if you want my move so bad, like, I just teach you instead of crap. Or he makes like a quip, and then like, I got my ass beat. He was like, I'm like, oh,
were you playing on hard?
No, I was playing on regular. Amazing.
That was probably better.
Yeah.
I started the game on hard, and I finished it on hard. Yeah. But it's unforgiving.
Oh, yeah.
If a thug punches you in the face, you're at half health. If you get hit by a rocket, you're like,
I want to play it at hard difficulty.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, my gripping point was definitely just swinging around.
It feels weighty. Very responsive.
Yeah.
And like, man, it's like the most unique travel mechanic in any video game.
Yeah. And you can only swing when there's something to hook onto.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yep. Which they did totally right there.
Yeah.
And I always thought there's like a little targeting reticule for your web zip while you're swinging, and I thought that was gonna get annoying real quick. And it was like the most helpful like non-abrasive icon in the entire game. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah. It was pretty good.
It was definitely the web slinging, which Insomniac nailed. And then I thought the story was awesome.
It was great. Yeah, I loved it.
I wasn't expecting that either. I wasn't expecting a really compelling story, but like towards the end there, I was getting emotional. I was like, wow.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my God, this is great. It like blew all my expectations, this game.
I did think that the supervillains didn't have enough time. I felt like their part of the game was very condensed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean like the Sinister Six?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were in like the last third of the game.
I mean, I think my mentality towards that is like Rhino, Scorpion, Vulture. To me, they're not big villains because they're not very complex villains.
That's true.
They're like the henchman villain, right? Yeah. They're bigger than thugs, but I mean, how complicated is the Rhino?
That's
right.
True.
You know what
That's
I mean?
True.
So there's not a lot of time to put in them, and the time they do get is cool. But yeah, like giving the time to Mr. Negative, Dr. Octavius. That was like the best. I think they did really well with the pacing in that regard.
That's true. You're right.
Because I don't care about Scorpion, right? Like,
they did a good job with them though.
This game has so much content in it though. There is just like dialogue alone. Like, there's always something to listen to, whether it be Peter Parker noting something, making a quote, whether it be his conversations with anybody in that game. J. Jonah Jameson, can we talk for a second on how those are some of the best
he was great.
Lines? It's even like as I was like grinding, like the only thing like keeping me through that like that 10% or that 9% I was trying to get farming or grinding the crimes in to get the 100% was J. Jonah Jameson just like reports say Spider-Man was flying through smog, or like he's like chasing pigeons. We think he's a spider. Does he eat them? Like, you know, he's just saying all these ridiculous things. Like,
I loved how they made him like just a crazy radio talk show host. Now.
He's not in the Daily Bugle. That's like, I really like they just made their own canon. This isn't comic books. This isn't movies. This is an original Spider-Man take. And like, man, what really good storytelling to where they could have easily butchered it by making the beginning like, you know, you see like Yuri, the woman, the cop. Like, they should have easily been like subtitle Yuri and then like, you know, aged cop, you know, I mean, profession that, like a little backstory, like, but it felt so natural, and like you were just like, here you're being placed in this world. This world has already existed. He's been a hero for years already. Like, you're being placed in here. Enjoy. Like, figure it out yourself.
I like that too, because they reference this Peter Parker's past a lot, and even though this universe has just been created, you understand. What, like, he mentions at one of the very early side quests when there's like the fake Spider-Man, like the dude dressed up as Spider-Man. And he's like, it could be Chameleon again. I need to get there. And that's the first
they
time
about,
and
like,
last time.
Mysterio a bunch. You know, Lizard Man,
Lizard dude,
Lizard fuck. You know, no, I agree. Like, references to like, these villains exist. Like, there is even bigger world. You know, even other Marvel heroes he references all the time. Like, you get to go to Avengers Tower. You know, you get to the Sanctum Sanctorum, and he mentions like T'Challa in the universe, and that's awesome. That's so cool. It feels so real, like compelling. It feels a lot of thought was put into it.
And I like how when you go to Avengers Tower, he's like, they're never home, like they're never around,
but they're in like West Coast or something. You know,
so like
what I mean?
Other things could be happening in this universe. It's just cool.
There's been like reports of like, I mean, now this is opened up a whole, like, people are calling this the Iron Man of Marvel games, because it's going to open up the gaming universe now. You have the cinematic universe, now you have the game universe.
So now, and I think that's going to be a big thing that Sony's going to try and jump on, because now that Sony has lost rights to the movies, they can now have rights to the game universe. And they can do whatever they want with it.
Which hey man, if you put Insomniac on, dude, imagine the possibilities of what now we can like get from this. Now that because the bar is set so high now, because it's not just like a off-brand serial freaking Marvel title. Like they could have made this passable. And it just would have got away with it. Yeah. But they made an extraordinary game. Yeah. And now, man, an Iron Man game is looking that much closer. So good. Dude, imagine an X-Men.
They didn't mention X-Men, though.
No, but imagine an X-Men game.
I know. I think if anything, we would get Avengers, or we would get like Black Panther.
Square Enix. Yeah. It's got Avengers right now. Yeah. I think the reason they didn't mention X-Men is because during the game's development, X-Men was still a Fox product. Now it's Disney. Yeah. So
that's true. Yeah, you're right.
You know, Fantastic Four as well. Yeah. We could get so much out of this now. Yeah. And movies are great, but let's get it to the video games. And like if we can maintain this level of craftsmanship and storytelling, we're in for greatness.
Let me just mention the attention to detail in this game is just outstanding. Not only with references, but if you notice, one of the first lines Spider-Man says when he gets his suit ripped, the first suit, he's like, I don't want anyone to see my 3 chest hairs. I need to get this repaired. If you wear his underwear suit, he has 3 chest hairs.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. Like literally, there's so much detail in this game. It's
I like the detail they did with Yuri Lowenthal, the voice actor,
he was amazing.
Who they re-recorded most of his lines to be like, all right, there's a regular version, and then there's a version of the line where if you're doing action, like swinging or fighting, he sounds exasperated. He's like, okay, anyway, you know.
That's really good.
There's a touch where if you do a mission while you're talking to like an important character, like over the phone, like MJ or something, like you get into a fight. After the fight, he'll be like, anyway, sorry, I was talking. What were you saying? And then it'll play from where you left off.
What, really?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. It's great. It's sometimes it's a little jarring, like, like, oh, yeah, duh. But sometimes it fits so well. It's so nice.
That's so cool, man.
A lot of people complain about the stealth missions because there are portions where you'll play as Mary Jane and another character.
I think they were the weakest part.
They are the weakest part. I didn't mind them, though. They were quick enough. Yeah. I did feel like a sigh when I was like, okay, I don't really want to play as them right now, but I will. But I love MJ, who is not MJ. She's April O'Neil, and I don't care what anybody says.
She's absolutely April O'Neil.
She's absolutely April O'Neil. But she's great. Every character is great. Every character. There wasn't a character I disliked. I thought the villains had great motivations. Norman Osborn's awesome.
Yeah, as always.
That twist at the end there was like great.
Miles is cool.
And I was surprised how much Miles is in it.
Me too.
I was flabbergasted by that.
Yeah.
Aunt May, great.
Yeah.
Fine. Yo, they didn't like great power comes great responsibility. I don't remember hearing that line.
Yeah, they didn't even say
They didn't even like, and I'm glad because they didn't shove that down our throats.
Yeah.
I'm so like happy about that because you don't need it, like, because we already know.
Yeah.
There's no origin story, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't talk. Well, they talk about Ben, but they didn't go into the backstory.
Yeah. They just talked about Ben, which is fine. That's I think required. I like the feast center. Like I liked talking to hobos. You know what I mean? Like talking to everyone around, and like there's like this couple who plays chess there.
And you can keep talking.
Yeah, and I talked to them every time I went just to hear like the story of this woman trying to talk to her daughter. And I'm like, I want to know more about this.
Yeah. It was just there's so much to talk about. But fundamental question: what was your favorite suit?
My favorite suit?
Yeah,
I mean the comic book one.
Yeah.
There's one where you can, basically be like cell shaded, like the like in the comics, and it looks great. Yeah. Why? What about you?
I mean that was definitely one of my top picks. I mean, Spirit Spider was cool.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a fan of the 2099 suits. I've always liked how they look.
I liked the new suit.
Yeah,
like the base suit. Yeah. I actually wore that a lot in my game because I was so invested in the story that if I was Spirit. Spidey.
That hit me at one point. There was a cutscene, and I was like, I hate this. Like, I want to go back.
Dude, I was like, I can't do this. I have to be a serious Spider-Man right now. Yeah. So I kept the regular suit on a lot of it. Yeah. But I also did like the Stark suit for a while, and, which were nice touches.
Yeah.
I had the pump suit on for a bit. That's when I started realizing I was like, I can't do this. I like this story too much. I respect it too much.
Yeah.
But they give you the option.
Yeah.
So cool.
I saw a picture of the very last scene in the game with Spider-Man and MJ while he was wearing this Spirit Spider suit.
Dude, I never wore that suit. That was the last suit I got because I was like, this is lame. I don't like it's fine, but I'm like, this is goofy. It's funny that it's there though.
What about your favorite suit power? Which one did you use a lot?
In the end game, like when I was doing that last 10% there, I equipped quips.
Yeah,
a lot because I just wanted to hear stuff while I was playing.
Yeah.
Also, fun cheat exploit. Quip loads faster than any other power. So if you equip that, get your full bar, and then switch to another power, you can just keep doing that and get.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't do it because I think it loaded fast enough. But
yeah.
Anyway, I used electric punch a lot because there were a lot of side missions for tokens that require you to electrify a bunch of people at once.
That's
true. That worked out well. What did you use?
I used quad damage a lot.
Oh yeah, I used that too. Yeah.
I didn't learn until after I beat the game that the web blossom, like the first superpower you get, you jump up and web everything.
Oh, it's so good.
It's the best power in the game.
It is the best power.
So you just like one shot everything.
You jump in. If I have to like do those crimes while you're still, that's my one tip. Don't ignore a crime in that game. Yeah. Because when you have to farm at the end, it's really annoying. I had to save so many New York tour buses.
Yep. If you're going for 100%, just do the crimes as you're playing.
Yeah. It makes it so much easier at the end.
Also, I don't recommend playing on hard for the sole purpose that Sable is impossible.
Oh my! I can only imagine.
It's you go into like one of their bases and then you just die.
Yeah.
And
dude, they're tough.
Yeah, and there's a part in the game where they're like in the city, like sniping at you.
Oh yeah.
If one of them hit you, you're dead.
Yeah, you're done.
You just one shot you. Okay.
Dude, and it's great because you don't freaking see their whip users until you're like in the middle of battle, so you jump up and they just whip you down. I imagine on hard you're just done.
Yeah, it sucked. So there's no achievement for beating on hard, I don't think.
No, there isn't.
So just don't play it on hard.
Yeah.
But amazing game.
It is amazing. That's gonna be our Spider-Man moment. Just like, God,
just had to gush.
I could keep talking about that game for a long time. I want to write something about that game. It was so good.
It took me like 30 plus hours to beat.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't even clock in my time.
It said on average 20 hours, and I was like, no way. It took me over 30.
If you bum rush, I feel like it's a quick game if you bum rush story mode.
Yeah, I guess. If you're not doing all the side stuff.
Yeah. But picked it up. It's great. And the Black Cat DLC
that's gonna come out. DLCs coming out.
Have they announced the other two?
They have names for them. I don't know what they're gonna be. But
yeah, I'm probably gonna play all of them.
Yeah. I already have them. I bought the collection edition.
Oh, did you? Yeah. That Black Cat tease in that game.
I know.
Anyway, yeah. So, all right, let's go into the news.
Yes,
because we got some big news.
Tell me what's going on.
That's been going on lately. First off, pretty quick but pretty big news.
Yeah.
Sony announces their crossplay.
Oh yeah.
They're originally Sony said no crossplay between Xbox One, PC, Nintendo Switch players, none of that.
Yeah.
You can't play with anyone else. Crossplay, nah.
You're Sony, that's it.
That's it. But they've recently lowered that ban.
Yeah.
Now they have allowed crossplay with certain third-party titles like Fortnite.
Yeah. Which is honestly the one that matters at this moment.
That's where all the money's in it come from. Just in time for their 6th season thing. So buying all those passes.
They have 6 seasons in beta. Who knows?
Yeah. Jesus. So that's pretty big news. I mean, because that's just gonna open it up. They released some PR statements of just like, well, we've been reviewing the business models and decided that it's more appropriate. It's just like,
we lost a bunch of money.
Yeah, exactly. We lost face. Time to recover. You know. So everybody saw this coming. Yeah. You just can't deny it for so long.
Yeah.
When everyone's against you on it.
I feel like there's always been kind of like the Xbox PlayStation rivalry, obviously. But when Xbox and Nintendo, who usually doesn't team up with anyone, teams with them, Sony kind of just has to be like, all right.
Yeah,
we'll work with you.
And this is just proof of just how there was no sound reasoning as to why they didn't.
Yeah.
They weren't losing money off of it. Brand loyalty wasn't suffering.
Yeah. And that has to be the only reason they did it, is like, you're PlayStation loyalists, so we will stick with us.
Yeah.
That has to be it, right?
And we will lock your account to us if you try and play Fortnite on here just once and then get fucked because you can't play it on any other, dumb.
Yeah, it was stupid.
So glad to see that's gone.
Yeah.
Voice of the people being heard. That's good.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Unless big news. Fallout 76 gets a beta announcement. They released Bethesda released a video for the intro of the game.
Yeah,
people love Fallout, so people freaking out. The Xbox One is going to get the demo first, which we knew ahead of time on October 23rd. So if you're on Xbox One, feel free to go play that awesome multiplayer action. Yeah. I know, it's right around the corner. And the beta, they call it a break it early test application. Oh. That's what they refer it as.
Server test, pretty much.
Yeah. PS4 and PC will be getting it on the 30th of October, so a week later.
Cool.
Only if you pre-order.
Yeah.
You only have access to this beta if you pre-order any version of the game.
How long do you think the servers will be crashed for this beta?
Well, oddly enough, the servers aren't going to be running 24/7.
Oh.
They're running between 4 to 8 hour periods.
Ooh, they're going to be down the whole time.
Yeah, they're going to have some problems there.
Yeah.
The game, your data will carry over from the beta, which is nice. So all your progress, which the game is released on November 14th. I think it's a Bethesda game.
Yeah.
And when you're trying to stress test a Bethesda game, like two things that always break, combine them together, and you're just going to have a hot mess.
And Bethesda's only had one online game before this, and it was ESO. And that was down for a while when it first started. Because whenever someone stress tests a server, I go off of what I know the most from stress tests, and that's Blizzard games.
Yeah.
And they only make online games, and their servers even crash on day 1, day 2. This is probably going to be down for a while.
Yeah, I mean, Xbox isn't very good with stress tests of servers because you have to go through so many hoops and hurdles to get anything done with them.
Yep.
So they're good thing they have their extra week because they're going to need it.
Yes.
PC, PS4, they're done.
And it brings into question what kind of online multiplayer this is going to be. If it's going to be lobby based, if it's going to be a huge open world.
I don't know. I think it's lobby based.
Yeah.
I think, don't call me on that though. I don't know.
That'll help a little.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see, I guess.
Yeah. Which is cool. But if you're into Fallout, it's a big game. It's probably going to be the biggest in November, I imagine.
Yeah.
Then I actually don't know what else comes out in November.
Me either. I'm not a huge Fallout person, but we'll see.
Me neither. And then probably the biggest news to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Super relevant right now. Telltale Studios. So, quick precursor before the main news here. Telltale Games, which is a studio that created games such as The Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us, Guardians of the Galaxy. What's it called? Telltale's Guardians of the Galaxy
game,
whatever
story. Batman.
They made the Batman Telltale Games. Essentially, it's a very popular studio. You've probably seen their games around here. Very cinematic, QTE based.
Yeah, it's like a narrative.
Yeah, narrative driven games titles. They went under.
Yes,
suddenly out of nowhere, just kind of went under. Filed for bankruptcy and laid off all their employees, and we're just like, we're done. Sorry, later.
It was really out of nowhere.
Yeah, it truly was. Which is why now they're having a lot of issues here, namely a class action lawsuit against the company. Here, I'm gonna move my mic real quick.
Yeah. This sucks. This for the employees.
There's nothing good about this right now. No. A lot of employees were let go without severance pay, just last minute. Leading to this class action lawsuit submitted by Vernie Roberts, a former employee, along with most of the other employees there. Claims that employees were let go, quote, without cause and without providing them with, quote, advance written notice as required by the WARN Act, which is known as the Worker Adjustment and Retraining Notification Act.
Yes.
So, which entitles that states that most businesses with at least 100 full-time workers must notify employees 60 days in advance of any mass layoffs or closings. What's interesting about this is that the studio based in San Francisco, the lawsuit filed in San Francisco over there, is subject under particular clause in which California state law has a slightly edited WARN Act in which they're much more stringent against businesses, lowering the threshold of that previously mentioned 100 full-time workers to 75 full-time or part-time workers, along with a lot of different problems here. So originally, one way that Telltale execs over there could get away with this in court was that we didn't have sufficient time to notify people.
Yeah.
Because what their story is, they were attempting to get financing for another round or another fiscal quarter there, but their last possible backer, which is speculated to be Lionsgate, like the film studio there, backed out at the last second, resulting in them not able to get enough funding. Boom, layoffs.
Yeah.
So that's sort of their argument there, which might hold up under the usual WARN Act, but for the California state details there, it might not cover it. It's like way more specific. It's far more harsh on companies here, and the studio needs to be held accountable for what it's done here. Approximately 275 workers at Telltale Games were laid off with no severance, and their health benefits only last until the end of the month.
Wow.
Yeah, meaning
That's rough.
right, 3 days from now.
Yeah, and I would understand their argument of Lionsgate backed out at the last second, but I did hear that every game they made after Walking Dead Season 2 was made at a loss, and the company was pretty much running off of companies giving them this money to
so
make
there's
games.
like a lot of things we could view about this. Namely how poor Telltale is as a developer in regards to they just put out like shovelware essentially.
Yeah.
So I mean, you have a studio that takes up so many different IPs, so many different intellectual properties, trying to shelve out game after game after game because they have these names like Guardians of the Galaxy, Borderlands, Batman, all of that. So like in the course of just a few years, I should have got a list because they
pumped out games.
Yeah, a myriad of games.
And I think the only unique one was The Wolf Among Us.
I think so.
That was the only unique one.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure on that.
I'm not either.
But and these games are of varying quality. Yeah, they're like good. Some of them have good writing. Some of them are boring, but one thing that really matters is that the game engine that they use, they never updated. Yep. They're like just as bad as Blizzard, or maybe a little better than Blizzard. But anyway, of keeping the same engine, never innovating their quality of their titles, just never updating themselves with the market, never evolving as a company. Which is, a sign of, hindsight's 50/50, 2020.
I did see, which is good, on Twitter, a lot of game companies, Blizzard and Ubisoft being some of them, as soon as the layoffs happen, they were like, contact us, we'll hire you.
That's good.
Employees.
Yeah,
it's good
I
for the
think,
employees.
Oh, who was it? Crap. Some game studio, man, I wish I could remember right now, but there's a big story about it, who is just called out Telltale. It was just like, you guys are disgusting. Like essentially they were just like, pay your people. Like I would hope that in this industry you respect your employees enough to give them what they deserve. And you're talking about a company who has been reported to overwork their employees like through the deadline, cram them to be like, hey, 18-hour work days. Like, it's ridiculous to meet deadlines.
It's probably because they were just under the restrictions of the companies giving them the money to make these games. Like they didn't really have a choice, and that's on the execs. Like that's not on the employees. Obviously.
Of course.
So hopefully the employees all got hired somewhere else and can actually work for a better boss. Because that just sucks.
Yeah, no warning, just got laid off like that, man. Like. I mean, this is going to court.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I have a hard time seeing Telltale. I don't know how they can do it. And, like, a lot of people are just like, well, they're not even going to be able to pay these wages. You know what I mean? Like, it's bad. Like, the amount that they're going to have to pay, if they lose the lawsuit, they'll have to pay for benefits and they'll have to pay for salaries up to 60 days.
Yeah. And they won't be able to.
Yeah, there's no way they'll be able to. So I don't know what they're going to do about that. To be fair, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know how this works. Yeah, I am a lawyer, but I'm just not a good one.
Yeah, but I just hope for the best for the employees. Hope they get new jobs.
Yeah, and it's a shame because I liked The Walking Dead when I played. You know what I mean? Like, I know my ex really liked The Wolf Among Us. Yeah, really enjoyed that.
They weren't bad games, which is the suckiest part.
Telltale has said that The Walking Dead, the last episode, is like going to come out.
Really?
Yeah, that they're gonna work with like other studios to like put something together to finish it. But then but now we're hearing like it got taken off of like listings and stuff, so like nobody knows. Like it's kind of up in the air still. I think they're worried about other things right now than The Walking Dead.
They have to get past the lawsuit first.
Yeah, right. So that sucks.
Yeah.
Bummer. And you know, I'm going to be very interested to see where the story goes.
Me too. I'll be keeping tabs on it.
But anyway, let's go on to releases.
Okay. Can I say? Well, I say a bit of news for? It's kind of half news, half
Oh,
release.
yeah.
The WoW Classic.
Oh, that's right.
If you order the virtual BlizzCon ticket this year, you get to play the demo of the classic WoW servers.
What does that mean?
No one knows. I think it's probably up to level 20.
Okay.
And it's also playable on the show floor at BlizzCon. So,
that's awesome. So we'll finally get to see the build.
I'll be playing it.
Yeah. Yeah, because you were going to get the virtual ticket anyway.
I ordered
it
when I saw that news. I'm not even that hype about classic WoW.
Were you going to get the ticket anyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to get it anyway. Because you also get a really cool skin for Overwatch.
Okay. Well, fuck off.
But yeah, that's awesome. I'm very curious about what they're going to do for it, and also curious to see why they can have a demo but not a server, since it's not really a new game. Like, I know they're tweaking a lot of stuff, but
I know it must be for the same reason that they're taking so long to come out with it. There's got to be something.
I know they're like perfectionists, but if you have a demo for a server, you have the server, right?
Right. Maybe it's limited zones.
Maybe
they can't. Maybe it's not the whole world.
Yeah. Maybe.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. I guess.
I wonder how people will break it.
Oh, they'll break it.
Yeah.
I'll be trying.
Yeah.
Another cool release, I guess. I don't know if you have it on here because I think it's like the middle of October. The new Witcher game.
Oh, the spin-off game.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Tell me about that.
So it's kind of like imagine a top-down overworld style, kind of like Divinity.
Okay.
Only instead of like running in towns, you're running on an overworld, like Final Fantasy map style.
Okay.
And it's just a narrative-based, almost visual novel with Gwent combat.
Whoa.
What? Yeah.
Like Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
In the story, there'll be like wars between factions, but it'll take place like on a Gwent board.
Huh.
It's kind of, I guess it's because it's releasing alongside Gwent coming out of beta. So they're like doing the combat like that.
Is this like following Geralt?
It's following the Queen of Rivia,
oh.
which is from where Geralt comes from.
Okay.
And I think during the story is somewhere where she knights him.
Okay. But, so it's like canon.
Yeah, it's like a canon side story.
Okay.
So I'm excited for it. I like canon Witcher stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm down.
I didn't even know this is coming out.
Yeah.
That's
cool. I didn't know until like a couple weeks ago.
Is it made by CD Projekt Red?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be good then.
Yeah.
So whether or not it's popular, I don't know, but
I'm hyped. So I just wanted to mention that.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. All right. Now we'll go to releases.
Yes.
We got a lot of releases. So September 27th, which is today.
Wow.
We got Life is Strange 2.
Oh yeah, came out today.
Yeah, PC, PS4, Xbox One. I didn't know that until I looked up the release, and I was like, oh.
There's no advertising.
Speaking of Life is Strange, you can check out a playthrough of Life is Strange.
Check out our lesbians playthrough.
Lesbian playthrough. We have Insomnia: The Ark for PC. Sounds like a kind of a horror game.
It sounds like Cthulhu-esque.
Oh, hold on. I got a Cthulhu one later on. We have Depth of Extinction for PC.
Yep.
Armello for Switch. The board game.
Switch. Cool.
Yep. So that's like part of the Switch is like we want to bring board games and stuff.
That's one of the best ones.
Anyway, Exorder for the Switch.
Eggs. Sure.
Eximius.
More eggs.
Eximius. Yeah. Eximius Seize the Front Line. Steam Early Access for PC.
I can't tell if that's anime or like World War II.
I think it's World War II.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess that. Whispering Willows for the Switch. Sounds like a platformer.
Yep.
Wander Song, PC and Switch.
Okay.
Towerfall for the Switch.
Oh, cool.
That's a big one. September 28th, 2018.
Tomorrow.
We have tomorrow, if you would. Dragon Ball Fighters for the Switch.
Oh, cool.
Good stuff. Which Android 17 DLC just dropped for that.
I saw that. Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
It looks fun.
What was that?
So this, I liked the title of this next one until after the colon, where I'm just like, oh, now I know exactly what this game is.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Deliver Us the Moon, Fortuna.
Is Fortuna after?
Like, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like
I see
Fortuna.
What you mean. Yeah.
Like, so, right? You know exactly. So Deliver Us the Moon, colon, Fortuna.
Yep.
Not like Fortuna, like the food, but
that would be better. That would be much better.
Yeah, that would be better.
So this feels like an anime fighting game.
That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Right. It's for PC.
Okay. Yeah.
So
either a visual novel or a fighting game.
Yeah. So I'm like, man, that's a Deliver Us the Moon.
Yeah.
That's a cool ass title.
There are just words that anime uses. Like if it said Thanatos, I'd be like, okay, yep.
Fortuna, Thanatos, Exvius.
Yep.
Like,
yep.
That's really funny.
Anything with EX.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's like dungeon. I don't like that word in my game titles anymore. I don't think dungeon is a good word.
No.
What's another bad game word?
Clash.
Clash isn't a good one. Yeah.
Yep.
Mad Crown for the PC. It's the official launch, so it's coming out of early access.
Okay. Sure.
Prodigy Tactics for PC official launch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know if I spelt this one right, but I think I did. Catastronauts. Okay. For PC, PS4, Xbox One.
Sure.
Maybe it's like a cat theme.
Maybe.
Namco Museum Arcade Pack for the Switch.
Sure.
So
Namco Games.
It's not a proper console until Namco has released some sort of arcade bundle.
True. You're right.
Dakar 18.
I don't know what that means.
For PC, PS, money sign, because I did let go of the shift key. And the Xbox One. FIFA 19 for PC, Xbox One, and PS4.
Okay.
Forza Horizon 4 Ultimate Edition for PC.
Well, there's a guy at my work that is so hyped for that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Some people like their Forza, man.
Yeah, I'm sure.
October 2nd, going to the new month, we got Mega Man 11, PC, man. PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. Yeah. So, okay. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Gold Ultimate Medusa Spartan, and Pantheon editions come out PC, PS4, Xbox One.
Assassin's Creed 4?
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Odyssey,
that's the Greek one, yeah, coming out.
What are these editions?
Oh, you haven't heard of this?
I heard gold.
Oh, so there's a lot of different additions to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, my friend. There's Gold, Ultimate, Medusa, Spartan, and Pantheon.
What do any of those have to do with
anything? You get
anything?
different stupid things. It's dumb. It's the worst.
Like, does the top one get you all of it, or is it like different
I don't
things
think so.
per edition?
I think it. Oh, maybe. Listen, Jim Sterling said it first. Don't like ultimate should be the ultimate.
Yeah,
it is the penultimate. It is the pinnacle of the edition that you can receive. That's the second layer.
I'm okay with 3 types of editions. I'm okay with normal.
Yeah,
just the game.
Yeah.
Collectors, which is like the normal game plus the DLC that's gonna come out, like season pass, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the third one, which is that plus like random physical crap no one needs. Yeah. Like a statue or like a map or something. Those are fine. Anything else is too much.
This one has 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 versions.
I don't even want to know what they have. Like, do you get Greece? Do you get to own Greece?
If you go on their website, the Ubisoft website, and look at you get a spreadsheet of all the different. It's like when you're buying software that's like McAfee or like something to protect the security of computer.
And it's like check.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is for this. Just like this version has this, but this one has this, and it's awful. And it's what a horrible practice. And I hope
you get a trip for 2 to Greece, and you get to be Ezio.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll change your last name to Auditore.
Yeah, we will legally, for the Pantheon version, change your name to Auditore. We have a Twilight Path for the Rift and Vive. It's a VR game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, tell me about this one. Ready?
Lay it on me.
Valthyrlian Arc Hero School Story.
This is about a group of high school kids. It's anime.
Yeah.
It's about a group of high school kids, or a high school boy.
Yeah.
Who is surrounded by a lot of high school girls.
Yeah.
But he has one high school boyfriend, like a boy who's a friend.
Oh, okay.
And one of the girls is very like emotionless.
Yeah.
And she ends up being a Valkyrie.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that's what this is about.
I'm digging that. She's like the tsundere Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm down. I was gonna throw in Vikings, so I'm glad you did.
Yeah, and they learn this, and then they have to like go to Valhalla, and there's like an epic fight.
Oh.
But it's a visual novel.
Yeah, it's a visual novel, so you don't
get
any of that.
Yeah.
That's for the PS4, Switch, and PC. We have...
I hate if that's accurate.
I might play it. But it's Hero School Story. So are they like My Hero Academia in a school for Valkyrie?
No, maybe.
That might be it. Anyway, The Surge, The Good, The Bad, and The Augmented.
Oh no. Oh no. Is this like edgelord Deus Ex? Is that what this
right?
is?
Yeah, maybe. For PC, PS4, Xbox One. We have Fist of the North Star, or as I like to type it, First of the North Star. Lost Paradise. Sure. PS4. Mm-hmm. And then for October 4th, last day here, we have The Midnight Sanctuary for PC, PS4, PSVR, and Switch.
Okay.
Pilot Sports for PS4 and Switch. Vertical Drop Heroes HD for the Switch.
Okay.
And my favorite.
Oh no.
Cthulhu Tactics for PC.
What is that name?
ACHTUNG exclamation point. Cthulhu Tactics.
Do you think that this is like Final Fantasy Tactics style,
but
Cthulhu?
Eldritch?
Or do you think it's like a card game?
I hope it's the Final Fantasy Tactics, or at least an XCOM.
That'd be cool.
An Eldritch XCOM?
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
That'd be cool.
I'd buy that. But it's probably like a crappy card game.
Yeah.
But the game, like, that's probably what you say like when you win. Like instead of like Uno, you're like and that's the release list. That was a trip.
Yeah.
That's a lot of good stuff in there. So that's all the time we have for this week's podcast here.
Yeah, we'll be back in a week. You know where to find us.
Yeah. David, if you could recommend one thing to anybody out there in the world, it could be anything. It could be your favorite pop video. It could be your favorite indie band. It could be your favorite type of steel to forge your blades with. What would you choose?
Can I choose unobtainium?
You can't recommend unobtainium. The people need it.
Damn it. Can I recommend this flask that I bought?
Yeah.
I highly recommend the brand Hydro Flask.
Hydro Flask.
If you're looking for like just a water bottle to bring either to exercising or just like to work or anywhere. Mm-hmm. It keeps things warm or cold for up to 6 hours.
Wow. Yeah. Hydro Flask.
And
How much
it's really
was
handy. It was like $20.
Okay.
I bought the small one. It comes in much
sizes.
It
looks nice. Yeah. If I could show you guys a picture, it looks nice.
It comes a bunch of different colors. You can get they make coolers too and stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah. I highly recommend them. High quality stuff.
Hydro Flask. Mm-hmm. Recommendation of the week.
Buy them.
Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you check us out on all of our other social medias, including YouTube, Twitch.tv, SoundCloud, Google Play Music, iTunes, not Spotify, Twitter, Facebook. Anywhere you can find RSS feed, you can find us.
Comment on our YouTube videos because we like hearing from you, and then we can reply.
Yeah, makes it way easier. Because we'll always talk. If you comment on our stuff, we will always talk to you.
Yeah.
Whether it be on SoundCloud, Facebook, YouTube.
It's hard to reply on SoundCloud, but you can still comment there if you want.
Yeah. I mean, do it anyway, because we fucking love you guys.
Yeah, you're the best.
So, anyway, see you guys next week. Later.
Yeah, see ya.